Hey, look at us. We're out and about. We're in the heart of Glamorgan. I feel like you said, I'm in the heart of Glamorgan. I don't even know if that's what it should be.
It feels like Glamorgan's a place
like
where
Glamorgan,
the
you'd want
grass
to
grows about yay high.
You'd be coming for a pint in Glamorgan. We are at Richmond's Pub in the heart of Glamorgan, 3919 Richmond Road. So much to get to.
The Windy City?
The Windy, so much to get to. Oh, man.
Can you please just tell people the story?
Well, here's the thing. We're live at Richmond's Pub, and it's our new home away from home for Afterburner. And just before we started with the show, just some in-house stuff to take care of on the microphone. They had for the Flames, there was a giveaway of a jersey, and they have every month a big prize to give away. And this month's prize for football is a trip to San Francisco. You watch the 49ers, hotel, flights, spending cash. It's unbelievable. It's a great prize.
We talked about it on Afterburner all season. What a prize.
Yeah, great prize. So I did, if you're at all familiar with the stupid shit we do, only been doing it for about 15 years.
Ever. I
had said the winner is going to be off to San Francisco, the Windy City, to see the 49ers, right? We're all in on the joke. About 2 minutes later, after we've given the prize away, the winner has come up. Hey, congratulations. A woman walks up. Did you say San Francisco? I'm thinking she just thinks she's winning. The 49ers? You said the 40? Yeah. And San Francisco? Yeah. That's not the Windy City. That's Chicago.
Oh, no, Dean.
What? Is it right?
I'm pretty sure.
Well,
I'm the worst at messing that stuff up.
I'm not going then.
Who's to say?
I can't believe it.
I'm out. This damn San Francisco.
Yeah.
If it's not windy, I'm not going.
And then, that's right. The city of brotherly love.
That's right.
San Francisco. But you know what? In fairness, she was just trying to correct me.
Trying to help.
Right? Like she thought, I need to get out of my chair right now and go set that guy straight.
She was trying
bastard.
She was trying to help. The other lady that came up was an absolute.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Because you guys know what it's like. You're at a bar somewhere and you're pulling names. There was a jersey giveaway. And Bill Terwilliger. Bill, anywhere? Going once, going twice. Then you pick another name. And then it was Turd Ferguson. Well, as it turns out, Bill Terwilliger was here.
Bill was present.
But you called Turd Ferguson.
But we'd already now said, well, Turd Ferguson, because Terwilliger wasn't here. Well, Turd Ferguson was pretty put out.
Not happy. Walked all the way up here.
Well, you said two names.
Well, you said two names. You said that you said, where's my jersey?
I should be getting a jersey too here in the heart of Glamorgan.
We should have made him leg wrestle.
And all this.
You want the jersey?
Yeah.
Take it. It's yours to take.
Yeah, we'll get some Jell-O out here.
Yes.
You guys can wrestle for it.
Make it happen.
And all this after an exciting Flames win, you'd think spirits would be high.
Oh. A lot of stress in that game. A lot of stress.
Very stressful.
Emotional roller coaster.
Oh, man.
The last 20 minutes.
I'm beside myself.
It's no wonder we never leave the house.
I know. Gee, well, if this is what's going to happen, my heart rate, my ticker can't take it. It's beaten. I tell you. What did we think? First 5 minutes, Flames look good.
Yeah, the
Mantha, Huberdeau, buzzing.
Oh, great first shift.
Jared's jamming away in front.
They're bonjour, j'ai Québécois. They were very excited.
Look at me.
And then they left the ice, and then it turned into a shooting gallery for the Habs.
I missed that part because I was eating wings and pizzas.
Well, that might have been a better part. A good decision by you, to be honest. Because the wings and pizza are phenomenal, and the Flames allowed 15 shots in the first.
Yeah, Dustin Wolf was very busy.
He was incredibly busy.
Yeah, that's good.
Kept them in this game. The Flames were not trailing after 20 minutes, which is somewhat remarkable given the caliber of chances. I think it was 7 high dangers they allowed in the first.
So is that a slow start or a good start?
For the Habs or for your guy?
For the Flames, because it was a good start.
With the first shift.
Shots were about 4 or 5 to 1.
Short
Pretty good start, but then it was like
drastic.
17-6, 17-7.
Pendulum went the other way. Yeah, it ended up 15-5. They took some off the board, but yeah.
The Flames do win it in overtime. There's some things we can talk about. We need to talk about Dustin Wolf. We need to talk about Anthony Mantha. We need to talk about their power play.
Yes.
We need to talk about Connor Zary.
The penalty kill, could I add that to the list too?
And we got to talk about, of course, Matt Coronato,
Mega stud.
who loves shooting from his off wing. As both of his goals, he was just given just a little bit of room. Fuck it, I'm going to shoot.
I guess I'll shoot.
If you're going to give me that room.
Are you giving me this shot?
All right, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll take a look at it as
they told us he was a shooter, Dean.
As the one thing we know is the kid can shoot it. There's no doubt about it. And before we got to do the show, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm taking a leak.
It is a big
They
horn.
have a very big horn, a very big goal horn here.
It's not good for my CTE.
The horn?
Okay,
didn't know that.
So there it was.
And he didn't score long before that.
Yeah, and right before that,
long
guys,
before that
it was about 2:48 left in the third period.
Well, and you know what? We got a super chat in there, Dean.
Yeah, we'll get to it for sure. Look at Backlund. I'm going to give you the lumber, mister. I'm going to shoot it.
That's a very good play. Like, he turns away from traffic, cuts the middle, fake shots, keep driving, open the lane, beat a goalie clean. That's a hell of a 5 minutes for Coronato.
And there was the super chat. That's Arthas Menetil.
Pinder, help him.
Coronato MVP of the game.
Menthol.
I agree. Very good selection.
This is what we heard about him, boys. It's nice to see it at the NHL level. He's been doing this in the American League last year, but we want to see it at the NHL level.
I don't want to take anything away from him, but we talked to a guy this morning that had some criticism of maybe the commitment to defense for the Canadiens.
Well, that's a big too, no question. But
yeah, we had Max
Okay, that maybe shows it.
Yeah.
You're going to play those teams, though, right? I mean,
absolutely. Take advantage. Go for it.
Yeah.
And now we can take Sam Montembeault off the Canada Four Nations, that whole thing. That's done, right?
We got another 3 weeks. People will try to talk about it.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, the sad part is we might have to leave him on there just because.
Yeah. God, I hope there's no injury or something. But that's pretty cool. For Coronato, has a great preseason to start, then cools off. Then, so is he on the team or not? Makes the team, gets sent down, comes back. Impact.
And you know what? It was one game. He scored twice. You know, it wasn't his agent, but someone at his agent's firm made a bit of a stink about it. His agent came out, Connie and them, they all held hands and said the right thing's going to happen. We believe in the kid, and it didn't take long. He was back up. They wanted to get Hanzik healthy. You don't want to lose your job to injury. He played the road trip, gets sent down, and then Matt Coronato, there you are. I think that might be a home for you, that line with Backlund and Coleman.
Somebody in the chat was saying, when's the last time there was a Flame that could shoot like that? And he asked Camilleri. Camilleri was more that one-time shot down on one knee and
Borky.
To what's that?
Borky.
Yeah, maybe Borky.
Well, he could rip it.
But even just a right shot right winger has been like hard to find the last decade and a half. Like since Jerome left, who's been a really good right shot right winger? I mean,
Rene Bourque.
It's been a huge void.
Rene Bourque.
There's Mace, couple bucks to the super chat. Corona, who is it's Coronato.
Corona.
Absolutely awesome, buddies. And then some flame emojis.
Oh,
you know that's good. That's good shit. When the flame emojis are there, they're pumped. Thank you, Mace. Appreciate that. Also, I said we need to talk about Connor Zary. Last game, he was demoted to the fourth line. After the game, the coach said, well, he wasn't really moving his feet.
Can't play.
I'm going to move my feet.
That's a good thing.
There you go.
Where did you find this? I was eating wings and pizza, and you got all these stats.
See all this data here, nerd stuff.
Good for you.
You're right. Let's get to. I'm just going to do one of these, and then we got to get to the more important stuff. If this message from Square, if you run a restaurant, you're too busy for this ad. You're thinking about how to get more orders flowing, and new locations opening. You need to get more customers and then keep them coming back. You're really already thinking about Square when you think about it, because Square Restaurant Tech helps more than 400,000 restaurants do all of those things and more. So when you're thinking about your restaurant, think bigger and think Square. Go to squareup.com and see why Square is big in restaurants. So Coronato, Zary, we'll talk about Wolf. But really, your performance tonight was worthy of some praise, to be sure.
If there was a fourth star.
If they'd have lost, I'd have stayed at the top, but because of the great comeback and the victory.
You know what, though? Even more credit to you. You called your shot today. You're like, I'm having wings, and then you know what? I'm having pizza. You're a man of your word.
I crushed it. And
At least when it comes to eating food, you're a man of your word.
I'm gonna have a pizza to go as I leave here too.
Are you really?
I've already.
I was thinking about that.
Oh, it's the move.
I was thinking about taking one for the road.
100% the
Yeah.
move.
I would crush you guys, but it's the same. Like, how do you not take, like, that's going to be out of the fridge tomorrow
You
for
still got-
breakfast, lunch
Oh,
too?
yeah.
Oh, baby.
Gorgeous.
You got that pizza oven in the back there, eh? Yeah. May as well fire one in. Yeah, I mean, now Wolf gets back in,
Made some big saves.
made some big saves.
From what I could hear, wasn't watching.
No, you weren't.
No, one of his better games of the year. I thought he was steady early, but he got tested a ton early tonight. Like, they don't win this game if he doesn't have the first period he has.
Yeah.
He makes a couple saves, sliding to his right. Another one-timer where he's all the way to the left. Like, the lateral movement was on display tonight. The Habs were zipping it all around. Screens, point shots, tips, horizontal passes across the crease. Like, he was awesome tonight.
That one power play where Caulfield has the one-time shot,
Yeah.
and Wolf comes across.
Yeah.
Not sure how much of it he got or how he got it. Let's watch our tripod there. Watch our
Wandering Hands.
goddamn
Jeez.
tripod.
If you hit that, you were done for.
Bosses. Nick's been into the pizza as well, I think.
Yeah, Nick and I.
Do they have an Uzo pizza? Is that-
Been into the pizzas. But now Wolf, you know what? I don't know if that means he starts the next game or if it's just good to see a performance. But he had to be good in that first because I don't know what happened, but they fell asleep a little bit.
and he was coming off his worst performance of the year, the one in Utah. I think he's had one bad start, a couple great ones. It's been a really nice start to the year for him. And Vladar, he was coming off a bad start in Vegas. He played well against Jersey. Okay against Edmonton. I wonder. It's interesting discussion.
Is the story different if they don't call that one offside goal?
Yes.
You know, right?
Yes, big time. At 3-1, it feels a lot harder for this group. Instead of a shot away, it's like, man, we've only scored once. We're going to have to get two more just to tie it. And it's another, Jamie Pringle's on a heater here. I think it's 3 or 4 goals now. I remember it was a night one in Vancouver where he had some challenges. I think it was that game that worked well. Maybe it was in Edmonton. It was in Edmonton that first time up there this season. But I think it's the third goal that they've won on a challenge. It was Edmonton because they had 2 called back. And it keeps them within striking distance. And if you get it wrong, it's a penalty. It probably ends the game, right? So crucial moment there.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not, I'm not trying to make a slighted Wolf at all, but it does make a difference on he gets beat by Gallagher with a great shot there. It's offside, doesn't count. We come back, we win. The whole take on this game is different.
Yes.
If that goal counts.
Yeah, it is. It's what happened down the stretch. And you brought it up earlier. Max Lapierre was talking. We had him on the other show just about their defensive struggles. This, as good as it feels for the Flames, this is a kick in the stones for the Habs.
4 in a row. 4
This
losses
is
in
a
a row.
tough one because you probably played well enough to win.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
what's the time of the tying goal? Like, you're in the final 5 minutes.
it was with 2:48 left.
Yeah, like that's how would you feel if you were at home? We're about to lose snap this losing kid. Now you're not. It's deeper, and now the temperature cranks up.
Well, and not to take anything from Wolf for the whole team, and you get the win. And the Coronato goal to tie it is great. It's not great coverage. If you're a Habs fan, you're going, how is he all alone walking into the slot and ripping a shot? Like, there's no one touching him.
Yeah.
He spins off in his left all alone.
Yeah.
He beats 2 men clean. It's the guy who's checking him. He spins away, and then he freezes the defender and opens a shooting lane. He could have challenged.
No screen, in fairness to the defender who fell down off the draw or whatever. You didn't screen your goalie. You let him see it.
Yeah, let him see it.
But
Anyway.
do you want to special teams? Do you want to?
Well, I mean,
which one?
at one point you've blown a 1-0 lead and you're down 2-1, and it's a power play goal against the penalty kill came in at 72% before tonight, and I think they finished 2 for 3, so that drops, and then you get a power play with a chance to establish, okay, let's go get the lead again, and you allow a shorthanded goal to Brendan Gallagher. And I mean, you tell me what that's like on the bench. Yeah, there was a lot of power play time left, but talk about wind out of the sails.
I'm curious. I was talking with the big human on that play. Sometimes when the power play is not going well, and this goes from Timbits to NHL, obviously, is you kind of squeeze and try to do too much.
Yeah.
Why is Huberdeau back there? Like, why are they switching the D in the forward position? And now Huberdeau on a kind of a half-ass lost draw forward, he's going to attack the play
Yeah.
and simplify it. Your power play is not that good. It has to be complicated. Put your D and your forwards in their position, blast a few pucks, look for a rebound, look for a tip shot.
Yeah.
You don't have to get cute. And
isn't
you're
that-
not good enough
yeah.
to get cute.
And isn't that one of those ultimate cliches? We just got to simplify. We just
Yeah.
got to
It
keep it
is,
simple.
but-
But you're right, especially for them right now. You're not good enough to get overly intricate with plans or set plays.
Yeah.
Just get back to basics. And even Uyghur on that play, he didn't defend it
Overcommitted.
particularly well. If you're, are you dropping down? Or
You
you
can't let the
standing up?
pass go across. It's hockey 101, 2-on-1. Pass doesn't go across. Goalie's got the shooter.
Yeah.
And here's the thing with the power play. They scored 16 goals the first 3 games. There were some special teams goals in there. Despite all those goals early, they are 23rd in the league on power play. They're 0 for 1 tonight. You can't expect to go 1 for 1. It's not that simple, but it's been a problem since that 5-game winning streak ended. Offense has been harder to come by, and that's what makes the Coronato performance feel that much bigger tonight. Is it felt like a game that they'd be hard-pressed to get a second goal,
Yeah.
and it kind of was.
And perhaps further back, because last year's power play was horse shirt too.
Yeah, I mean, there was that boost at the end of the year, but it's kind of fool's gold, right? Those
Yes.
last 20 games, it's like, oh, Joe Colburn almost scored 20. It's like, well, I don't want to put too much stock in those 20 games. It didn't matter, right?
Nikita Zadorov. Look at the goals he scored. He had a hat trick.
against San
And the
Jose.
third one was an
Yeah,
empty
he did
netter.
too.
Yeah.
Who do we got?
We got Dougie.
Dougie.
Doogie. Vibes are high in Aussie land today. Go Flames.
Oh, mate, just an
Oh.
absolute banger.
Is it a Rippa as well?
It's a ripper.
Yeah, and a bang, and then some flame
On ya,
emojis.
mate, on ya.
Is DUG up all night, or is DUG just spending the afternoon at the pool?
I'm not sure. It's a
Time
good
is
question.
Did you notice Aussie dollars? It's an A with a dollar sign.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
It's like 195 Canadian.
Fire in.
Yeah, there's another one.
There's
Yeah, I'll read that down.
another buck. Why not? There you go. Yeah, there you go. Well, not really taking questions, but Ken's got one here for you. Oh, sorry.
Oh, hey.
I'll let you. Rhett, do you think this zone type of defense is creating these ridiculous scoring chances in front of the goalie?
This was something Lapierre brought up this morning. They're trying to go to what they call a hybrid zone, Rhett.
I would like to give you a great answer and some great insight. I was eating pizza and wings.
Rhett, let's talk about the pizza. Great pizza here
Real
at
good.
Richmond's Pub, 3919 Richmond Road. Now, Nick ordered the first round of pizza. We didn't know what it was, but there was, and we're big fans,
Oh,
but the pepperoni on top of the cheese
Salami.
and underneath, plus bacon and mushroom. The bacon mushroom
Nice touch.
pepperoni.
pepperoni on
Your
top, a little
thoughts?
crisp.
My thoughts are this. When you're a disciplinarian as I am, and you're like, I'm going to have 2 pieces and you have 6, that's good saw. That's good saw.
Don't let me reach for another. Well, can you just pass me one more?
Yeah.
Any left over there? Real
Yeah.
good.
We were sitting there and the 2 pizzas show up. It's like, oh, I've just had 2 orders of wings, but I could probably have a pizza.
What do you want?
And then you're watching more people take. Oh, is there not going to be a lot left? You guys
Slide
are.
a plate in
You
front
guys
of
are all having a piece, are you?
I did avoid the mouth burn because the big human grabbed a slice
Oh,
first,
you
took a
should've.
jam, and I'm like,
Yeah.
is it hot?
Comes highly recommended. The Big Human and Retro endorse.
Crushing.
Well, some people are being endorsed tonight.
Yeah, there's a
You're endorsing the pizza. What was
Lots
the other
of it.
pizza? You had
It was
it.
a Hawaiian.
It's Hawaiian. It was awesome.
Really?
Again,
Mela Kaliki Maka.
they're just they're not gonna hide any, like they're not saving some cheese in the back. It's all on this
It's
pizza.
all there, man.
The
It's all
topping's
there.
phenomenal. The crust was excellent. Good dough.
And now here's the thing. Jack was supposed to be here, but if you watch the other show, Jack's at home sick. Jack went out this weekend like a Lugan, got all hammered up,
Faking.
and then now is under the weather. And he told me, yes, I can't wait for wings. I'm so excited. It's
Wing
wing
it.
night at Richmond's. I'm going to have so many wings. Jack couldn't make it tonight. We all had wings.
I had wings, Jack. I
Jack.
know you're listening.
Sucks to be you,
Well,
Jack.
I had 2 dozen,
They're really
one
good
for Jack.
wings. Yeah. And Pinder never has 2 orders of
Nope,
wings.
but for Jack, because I knew he was certain, and he told me he had 2 packs of Mr. Noodles today. One was for me.
Oh, it's
So you know,
nice.
teamwork, right,
Yeah.
Jack? Yeah, you got
Yeah.
me there.
Oh, I got my brother a great gift for Christmas. Speaking of noodles, did
Yeah.
you see this? Did I show you?
I don't think you did.
The KFC KD.
Oh, that you did. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, baby! Don't tell my brother. Anyone that knows my brother.
What a wonderful marriage that is. Kraft dinner and KFC coming together.
Whoa.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe this world does have hope.
We've got a chance.
Just give it a
Got
chance.
Interesting night for that.
We all just met over a bowl of KD.
Some KFC craft dinner. Wasn't too
Actually,
long.
I'll go
and-
with the pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza was pretty nails.
Pizza was a nice touch.
Pizza was good. The
I can't
wings were
wait.
good.
I don't. So when I leave here with the pizza, this is the debate. Like, I can't wait till I get home.
You can't wait till you get
No.
home.
Right?
But you got to be careful driving.
Yes.
It's
I'm
greasy.
using the legs, and I got one arm on the wheel, and
You're
I
going
got
to need a second to go box as
Right?
a plate.
Yes.
That's what you need.
Yeah, you're gonna need
Brilliant.
some cutlery or
Brilliant.
some extra props.
Did that guy get any food? Look at him. He's fading.
He doesn't eat on the road.
No,
He's a bird on the road.
RJ
That
doesn't.
Pike guy wouldn't shut up either. He's talking my ear
Yeah,
off.
Ryan
I
Pike
haven't
was
eaten
here.
at all
Excited to see
today.
ya.
So good to see him.
It was
Good to see
great
him.
because we'd be talking about something, and
Right.
Pike would have such deep knowledge of it that it would just stone the rest. Like,
And the brakes.
what?
Yeah, the one
God. Okay.
Mrs. Richmond's pub. She was asking me.
Yeah.
She's like, "So who is this guy?" I'm like, "Well, it's kind of hard to explain. It's Flames Nation. We do a podcast for them. It's a website, and he does the writing. He's a
Managing
writer,
editor. Yeah.
really big into stats
Sure.
and details." Oh, okay. I'm like, makes sense now. Yeah, okay.
Where was his books? I thought he was bringing books.
Well, I think he had books.
He lives in Glamorgan. So to come to
Yeah.
the heart of Glamorgan, very easy. He may be back.
The kids love the books. So now who do the Flames play?
They got Boston Thursday at 5, and then they got the
Wow.
Buffalo Sabres 11 a.m. Mountain, 1 out just south of Sundowner as they wrap a 3-game Atlantic road swing.
Boston got shut out 4-0 by
Boston's
Toronto
gonna
tonight.
be not happy.
Well, and
no,
they'd had a good little run against Toronto, hadn't they? I mean, playoffs aside,
no Austin Matthews.
no Austin Matthews. They've won a bunch in a row against the Leafs, and they get snot bubbled. But the book wasn't surprised. Our friends at Bet365 had the Leafs as favorites.
Yeah, I guess I'm not so much in the one-off, but you can see the Leafs beating anybody.
Yeah,
Excuse
but
me,
without
anybody.
Austin Matthews, especially, and the Bruins. To your point, their issues at the start of the year.
Right, like they had those back-to-back wins, but it was like 2-0, 2-0. Montgomery sits Pasternak in the third period the other night. Now
Yeah.
you get blown out 4-0.
People are starting to suggest, well, Elias Lindholm is that, or no, he should be doing this. Well, he can't be counted on for that. Well, he should be playing here. And Zadorov, 7 minors his first few games. Like it's getting a little hot there.
Can I say I'm taking some satisfaction in Lindholm not playing well? Is that
I
bad?
think he's been okay, but yeah, I
Is
don't.
that bad? I don't know.
I don't know. I can't speak to whether it's bad or not, but I mean, these are the concerns we had when the camp wanted 9 a year.
Yeah.
And you're like, are you ever going to see that 40-goal guy again, or is he just an amazing third piece on a great line?
I think you're fine to do it. I really do.
Good.
Because the guy was
A little bit potty
it's not like
pants.
he held the Flames ransom, but he was going to want all the money. I'll maybe stay.
I'm happy
he
to
was
stay in Calgary.
pouting.
I'm happy to stay in Calgary if you give me everything I want.
Now, if I could change topics really quickly, something just came in the comments that is absolutely fits our show more than any other. Burnt is in with a question. I don't know if Jack can throw the burnt question up, but we're here to help, and it's not always Flames, and it's not always goals. Sometimes it's pizza and wings, and sometimes it's toe fungus. So
You don't even have it.
I thought
Boom can
Jack
put it
would
up,
be
but he
on it,
can't
but
even
I
I'm
mean,
not sure what you're talking about.
Burnt was just right in there. Boys, got a toe fungus situation that was discovered today.
Oh, no.
Discovered. I am looking forward to your advice. Advice welcomed. There it is.
Oh,
Sorry, I take out the
Burnt, you
lemon.
know what? He's a good guy.
Yeah, there you are.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, friend of the old show.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it because you know what?
You've suffered?
Well, you see the commercials, right?
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, hey, have you got one of these? And that big, looks like your toe's been smoking darts. I can sympathize with your ailment there, Burnt.
Don't they have a drug for
There's
this?
supposedly some, I don't know if it's
Some drops.
some salve.
Antifungal?
Is it a bomb? You didn't put a bomb
You
on
got a
it.
bag bomb?
But you know what a bomb can do?
You got to get the bag bomb.
So now, did that just flare up tonight, Burn? Like, I have a situation tonight.
He discovered it tonight.
Oh,
And
my
he's
goodness.
Open to your advice, Dean, because he knows you're a man that's dealt with such issues.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not a doctor,
Right.
I believe it to be contagious. I believe it's something that you could pass on to somebody.
It's a
You can't
virus
be
type of event.
Yeah, you start rubbing
Don't be rubbing toenails.
Rubbing your metatarsals up against somebody else.
Don't be grinding nails on the same file.
You can't send this message
Oh, there's Bernard
under the
little
covers.
update.
with
It
that
was
toe.
addressed tonight, let's say.
Oh boy.
Boy, I wonder if it was,
Was
him
there
or
an
if it was,
intervention maybe with the
Cut it off, Vern.
because if you're getting ready for some wink, hanky panky.
I hope you just didn't get back from a road trip because that's going to be tough answers.
Because if you got the bad toe, what else you got?
Yeah.
Like if you're so infected that it's hitting your toes,
that ain't good.
I don't want to see your bag. But there is some medication I think that you can take. Google it for sure. Google it. But you've seen those TV ads, right?
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to see it.
I've never heard that expression, but it does look like your toenail was hammering darts.
Oh, yeah.
Like it just got back from Europe for 3 months.
Real nicotine addiction for your big toe.
So there's whiskey nose and there's dart toe. That's what it
So you're not using a filter.
That's right. These guys are clowns, always babbling about nonsense.
That's
You're
right.
goddamn right.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
Windy
Moose.
Damn
City.
right we are.
How about Moose?
What do you want us to talk about?
What?
Power play?
Coleman's stick busted. There wasn't a call. I'm
Wow.
outraged.
Are you
I'm outraged.
kidding me?
God, should have been a call.
How do these clowns get paid to host a show? They don't even discuss hockey. You know what? It's fucking great, isn't it? Woo! Because
Yeah.
And the pizza's delicious.
yeah, we had some great beers.
Uh,
Origin Brewing. We had the Barn Burner Blondes.
Got the Blondes
we
here.
did.
Yeah, we had some wheel. We had some wings. Life's okay. Shit, Dick.
Oh.
Life's okay. What are you doing tonight?
And
Are you getting paid to chirp us on YouTube? I don't think so.
Hey, give us a super chat. We'll read
Yeah,
it. Otherwise,
I
you
doubt
cut
it.
off, Moose.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Public
Pretty-
Paints here. Wired you.
Yeah, pretty good. Let's take a look at the road ahead. We talked about it. It's going to be the Boston Bruins.
Yeah.
We need to talk to somebody in Boston. We need to get the lowdown. That's the
Yeah.
bottom.
Are
We
they
need
going
to
for
figure out.
clam chowder?
We got to figure out what's going on out there.
Now, is the Boston the red or the white?
White.
It's the white. I like
You
the
can
white better
get
than the red.
both, but the red is terrible. Do you know anyone that likes the red chowder?
No.
No. It's
No.
out there, but it's no good.
Sorry, you're saying the red's no good and the white's
Red, white creamy
good?
chowder, yes.
Okay, I'm with you.
Put some of that on your toes.
I didn't want you to throw hands at me there. I'd be careful.
Yeah.
Easy, Rex Ryan. So Boston, and then the Sabres. JJ
The
Paterka,
Red Hot Sabres, big victory tonight over the Sens.
and gave it to the Sens pretty good.
Like,
Yeah, was
pumped.
it 6-1?
The Sens, I can tell you, were a little disheartened. We'll talk to our buddy Jamie McLennan tomorrow.
It's
Well, but he was there.
I think he'd have been there.
Imagine if I'd have been
I
there.
know you'd have not returned his text,
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
he'd be like, "I'm in Florida. Where are you? I'm in Buffalo. I was just there. I texted you. Oh, did you? I didn't see it.
oh, sorry. Yeah, I meant to text
Yeah.
back.
So that's what that would have been. And then they return home. Play a
These
couple
early
of
games are good and bad because you're looking at scores and I'm 1-0 the Ducks over the Canucks.
That's early. That's early.
I know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm like, oh,
Halfway through the
it's
first.
Only
Yeah.
in the first.
Haven't even dropped the puck yet in Columbus and San Jose. There's a barn burner for you. Blue
Yeah,
gets
dial it in.
Tell you what, that's the thing with these early games.
Yeah.
You're right in the You're right in the heart of it.
Oh, maybe. Right in the heart of Gilmore.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right in the heart of it. Hey, look at it. He's back in. Look at that. $13.99.
Oh, that's our
Whoa.
boy right there. You love to see it.
I love these clowns. Go Flames, go. You're a beauty. You're a friggin'
Thank you,
beauty.
Ernest.
Very nice. Very nice. We're just having fun. Do I need to take it back on the guy that was chirping us?
Why?
I mean, you don't need, you're new to the chat, clearly. And you weren't here for the start of the show, clearly, because we talked about the game and talked hockey for about 20 straight minutes.
We were gushing about Matt
So then you
Coronato.
come in and we're happy to be talking about something else, having some shits and giggles, and you got to get in there and start chirping. You know, I'll take it back. You know what? Just like Jason Kelsey, I met hate with hate.
Hate with hate. Doesn't it?
I'm a better man than that.
You are. You're
You know what?
bigger and better.
You know what he is? He's probably a little hangry, Dean. He should come down to Richmond for
Yes.
pizza.
man, the
we
pizza's
can
so good.
save you. Come on
Damn,
down.
pizza is so
What
good.
about those buns we didn't try?
Just over here.
No, I know, but they have them here.
I know they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw someone wheeling around with a 6-pack.
Oh yeah. Have you never had? Oh, good.
Oh. They might have some back in the old
No
Canada
free
for you.
I
plugs.
got some.
No
But the
free
Glamorgan Bakery and their cheese buns are something else. You should see Christmas time.
Oh, yeah.
Like they have orders days out. It's just a steady stream of people. It's like, here you go, here you go, here you go, cheese buns
Maybe when I come over, I'll bring some.
right out the yinger.
So here's the thing: we're this is a business, right? We can't just be taking free product just to plug someone. But I'd say
Can't
for
do
about
it.
2 bags of cheese a week,
Yeah.
they need to have a segment. Like we can do Ask Rhett again. Let's go.
Oh man, when they're fresh, when they're fresh, and because they kind of pull apart, and then you'll have a nice little crevasse of melted cheese in there. Son of a gun.
So they don't even need butter?
No.
I mean, I know how you roll, but they don't need butter.
Wow.
Not day of. Not day
God,
of.
no.
No, real good. And I told you about their cakes. They'll get you buying cakes when there's no
You
occasion.
told me you ate the
Yeah,
cake.
you mentioned something about an individual size
Yeah,
cake. I checked
this,
in. There's no
No, I
individual
didn't say
size
individual. I just do you need anything written on the cake? No, that's fine.
Oh, it's not going to make it home.
Cake.
How did you eat that in the car?
Do you need utensils? It's not really road food, but okay. Fair enough. Well, thank you for the super chat. That's a big one.
Love you.
$13.99.
Love you.
We'll have details coming up. We're not.
Yeah, that's going to a good
It's
place.
going to a
Don't
good
worry about
place. It's going to a good place. So we do appreciate that. Bet365. I know you were hoping on the French connection.
And they had a hell of a start.
that. Well, and here's the thing: that first shift, that looked like a savvy bet. Bonjour, mon ami. They were excited to be
Yeah,
home.
they were.
And
Yeah.
buzzing and creating chances. But Mantha left this game early. I think it was the first period he left to not return. I know there was reports early in the second, but I don't know that he ever took a shift in the second.
Played 5:06.
Like a high ankle to me.
My ankle, you're saying Knee.
No,
Looks like a Kalunk. But if you needed a forward, this might be Jacob Pelche time, friends.
it's I'm going to go out on a limb here. Lower body.
Lower body.
Oh, I like what he did there.
It's a lower body.
injury. Yeah.
I don't need anyone telling me anything different.
Yeah.
Also had the Huberto anytime goal. Nope. It was the kids tonight. And there is one game tomorrow that I think will have a lot of our attention as Vegas, who's been off to a great start, will
Yes, sir.
face the Oilers without Connor McDavid again. This is an interesting one. As you can see, Oilers are favored ever so slightly, which is a little surprising coming off that shutout loss, although it was a back-to-back against New Jersey last night. And Vegas has been quite good, but some
Not
of the
on the road.
underlying's concerning.
Not on the road. They're 8-0 at home.
There you go.
And their road record has not been very good. And the thing, as we're seeing,
I like
Leon
the over.
Draisaitl can pick up some slack, as it turns out.
The big human doesn't think so.
Yeah, what was going? So what's the
He's a hater.
He doesn't. He thinks he's a bit of a dog.
Leon?
I will say he finds another gear in the playoffs, but calling a guy a dog for that might be a little too strong.
Well, everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
No, that's fair. Yeah. So anyway, that'll be a fun one tomorrow. And Columbus and the Sharks are about to drop the puck, so you might have time to jump in on that for 365. It might have just started, but you can always bet in game. That's always fun too.
Very nice.
Like jumping on the Canucks down 1-0 to Anaheim.
Bet365, the world's largest sports betting platform. Open an account with Bet365 today. Huge range of markets. Download that app. Use the promo code NATION when you do. Whatever the sport and whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. You wanted to jump in on the Carolina game tonight. The
Yes.
Flyers had the 1-0 lead,
I went in. I got distracted by a text.
Yeah, you did.
It was 1-1.
and then Carolina had tied it. By then, the odds change.
Then Philly scored again.
what?
He's too
Screwed it up.
popular.
Too
Too many
slow.
people texting him. Too many
No,
people
too
trying to reach out.
distracted. Too much ADD.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
But look at me. I'm doing it right now. Canucks to win. There it is.
Oh, look at that. He's laying big money.
It's a full unit there. $5.
What was that dip that came out there? The dip that no one ordered, but it was just kind of community
Oh, the
dip?
spinach dip.
Is that what it
I thought
was?
you were
The
talking about
boss's
wind dip.
Yeah, the
partner.
boss just kind of, hey,
Some nice, fresh but heated up pita.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The spinach dip.
nice.
See, I'm a tortilla chip with the spinach dip, and they had that too.
Well, they had the tortillas as well.
Yeah,
You're right.
they had that as well. Yeah. Yeah.
the Greek wings.
I did have the
Wings are
Greek.
great.
They were good.
Pizza's off the charts. They got TVs everywhere. They got a goal horn.
A hell of a goal horn.
I could crush you in pool.
Yep. They got some. Is snooker?
Oh,
Golden tea.
I could snook as good as
Snooker.
anyone.
There's better corners,
You're
bigger
a
table.
dirty snooker. That's what I say about you, mister.
What wing flavors, Dean?
Well, there were many wing flavors.
I know what he had.
There were some dry
Yeah.
and some wet, moist. I had one of each. I'll revisit from today.
Did you go hot?
I did hot.
Yeah.
On the dry side, Cajun salt, pepper, lemon pepper, dill pickle, Greek, and the Memphis barbecue. On the spicy, the saucy side, teriyaki, honey garlic, Guinness barbecue, Korean barbecue, hot honey, buffalo, hot teriyaki, Asiago buffalo, Inferno, honey sriracha, maple barbecue, hot, and sweet chili.
I got to get the Korean barbecue because I said I was going to, and I haven't yet.
You
I
did.
recommend
Man of
it.
your word.
I wanted Korean
When it comes to
barbecue
food.
and Greek. Phenomenal.
I did the hot and the dill pickle.
That's your fave.
It
Dill
is.
pickle. He
Yeah.
loves a good
I
dill
do love
pickle.
Dill pickle. I was salivating.
Yeah.
They arrived before
It was real
mine.
good.
I was jealous.
It was real good. Real good.
Well, that's hockey.
See ya, buddies.
That's is that it? Any final thoughts? Is there anything? So yeah, I don't. We kind of got into it there. I don't know with Mantha.
He's
They'll
not.
need another forward if he's out. If he's good to play, that's a non-issue. So that's a decision. Who's going to play in net? That's a decision. And I think
There's no wrong decision there either.
I don't think so. No, I agree with that. I think you could justify either. You're not screwing anyone if
Yeah.
you pick the other guy. The only guy that's gone back-to-back was a guy coming off a shutout. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Wranglers were playing tonight, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Tonight,
big goal. First
yeah.
2-2. They
Are-
won 9 in a row.
Are we
So
happy
you got-
for Zary to score?
Yeah.
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 I think that's a nice.
Yeah, we're all
That's a nice touch for him to finally maybe feel like it's going to start going in the right direction.
yeah.
Bakersfield up 1-0 that
Oh, no.
game after 40.
And you talk about it, guys that score and act like it's no big deal. I get sometimes it's act like you've been there, but you saw 3 goals for the Flames, and there was some serious arm pumping from all 3.
You feel great for Coronato. He's worked hard. He really has.
Yeah.
And, he's playing college hockey 16 months ago or whatever it is. That's a big jump. And, remember he scored that power play goal in Pittsburgh early on last year, and you're like, oh, yeah, this is the guy. And then he just sort of –
Beat him clean and quick.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
That
it.
was a nice touch. I liked that.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
You need the button.
No, we're okay. That's all right. They understand. So big thanks to Nick and everybody here. Great hosts. They treat us great. They'll treat you great. If you have not, you're going to know where it is because it's in the heart of Glamorgan. 3919 Richmond Road. There's something going on all the time. They gave away the football trip.
just one.
Yeah, they gave a 1 football trip, not to the Windy City. The next one they have coming for the month of November, Niners, Seahawks, flights, hotel, $500 and
Love
spending
that.
cash for the game on the 17th. So you got to qualify, and then you got to be here for the grand prize draw.
Yeah, I don't want to have to do it twice.
No, I don't. Do we want to pull back what is it, Wizard of Oz, when you pull back the curtain? Someone's asking in the chat who the big human is. Now, if you've listened to the show for a decade, you know, but Rhett,
I'm not. We can't.
top
No.
secret. Okay.
You're gonna have to show up one night
That's right.
when the big
Oh, there you
human's
go.
around. You'll be able to figure it out real quick.
It's like
Maybe
if you want to
watch-
win a trip to the city by the bay, and if you want to see who the big human is, and he is big. Shook
Yeah,
my
he
hand,
is.
just
Just
kind
kind
Knee
of.
hook.
yeah.
I
It's
can't
like-
imagine that guy when he played in Portland. That would have been a scene.
He was the same size.
Oh my God, that's horrifying. You're just eating children.
You
It's like
shake
a
it's,
bear.
it's like shaking a pulled pork or something. It's just a
Yeah.
big
A ham
it's a
hock.
big mass of flesh. But yeah, he's been big forever.
Yeah. Like that would have been just
I'm expecting it to continue.
Are you?
Yeah, I feel like
okay.
Yeah.
straight path for this man.
It's holding strong.
And they're also selling Barn Burner Blonde in Origin
How
here
good is that?
at Richmond's Pub. So thank you, Richmond's Pub, for getting our Barn Burner Blonde in here. We had a few of those tonight, and we appreciate it. We'll be back in December.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll be back for another one.
Join us. I know a lot of burners were here, or Barneys, or whatever we're calling them. Some of them a little shy, as others coming right up, getting right in your grill, letting them smell
Some
your
were
beer.
not shy.
Yeah.
There.
And chances are probably have wings and pizza again.
And the buns.
We'll get you the buns for sure.
And a pizza to go.
Yeah, and a pizza to go. Have to
There
get
was
a
some
menu.
other things. The shepherd pie bites. I kind of wanted.
Bites.
They were a happy type of thing. I don't know.
I feel like the chef's pie might put you to sleep.
Yeah, it'd be tough to do the
I
show.
can't have you veering off on Stony.
Yeah, next time Dean drives, you can do that.
You didn't answer next.
I didn't see it. It's too late. It was too late. It was too late. It's too late for us. For RJ. For sick boy Jack. We'll bring you some wings.
Jack attack.
We'll be sure. Well, you know what? We're going to order pizza for ourselves, and we'll get you some wings. And we'll bring them to work tomorrow. See you, buddies.